Okay, welcome to the IAPMA 5th virtual event. I am Nicole Donnelly. I am the president of IAPMA. Welcome and thank you for attending our program today, and welcome to Daniela Todorova, artistic director, curator of the AMATERAS and Sofia Paper Art Fest in Sofia, Bulgaria. Thank you so much for being a part of our program today. And before we get started, just to let everyone know, you are muted at this moment in time. We will open up for questions at the end of today's presentation. And please feel free to add your comments or questions into the chat. You can type those or save them until the end. So with that, welcome. Please help me welcome Daniela Todorova.
Hello everybody. Did you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. First of all, I'm really very happy to see such a new faces, but not new names. Uh, we don't know each other on real, but I'm very thankful to Nicole and also to the organization of YAPMA and the board about this such an incredible idea to be done this virtual presentation because in this situation this is a new opportunity to be in a contact, to discuss so many things because we, like organizer of the festival, this year was in front of so many unexpected problems. And the first one was to keep the festival to be done. Um, Never mind of the situation, never mind of such a big challenge because usually our festival every year was organized in May and June. This year was our 10th jubilee, and this edition was really very, very special for us because 10 years we worked to promote paper art in Bulgaria and to show from all over the world the artists like you and so many others, young artists who are just in the beginning to be involved to this uh, type of contemporary art. But the program, which had to start in April and to be completed in the beginning of June, was totally changed. Therefore, we have to reject some of the exhibitions to reorganize all the program uh, to keep maximum what we can because some of the locations also was closed. The biggest one was in the National Palace of Culture in Sofia. And we have to find the new places to reconstruct all the exhibitions. But finally, we are very lucky and happy because all of the works which arrived in Sofia was shown. And also was shown some more works which was belong to our foundation and our collection Amateras, which is really big and included a lot of pieces from all over the world. And now, shortly, I can start to present some of the key exhibitions. But just two more words about the concept of this year. The motto of the festival is Impulse and Delight. Impulse because each of us knows that without impulse it's not possible to be done nothing. This is just the beginning, the idea. But delight, this is the meaning with much more deep. Not only the works which are gaming and playing with the light physically, but mainly the message to be included alive. Therefore, you will see many different type of pieces which was included not only in the exhibition The Words of Yapma, which was very key exhibition, very important, and also Amateras annual competition, where also was a lot of artists from Yapma, And here is the place to say thank you very much for IAPMA to support these two exhibitions and also returning the artist pieces from here. Unfortunately, everything is a little slower because of the many restrictions with the post, but never mind. Finally, we are happy because 10 days ago we was really completed the last days of the festival. Therefore, now from June to the middle of November, we was showing the festival. And now I would like to start to show you, um, just a minute. Excuse me, I'm a little new one with all this. Okay, now, thank you, Nico. Now, this was the first exhibition which was open in the National Gallery. This is one very interesting place because in the past, this building of the National Gallery was the gallery for the foreign art. Few years ago, the Ministry of Culture in Bulgaria was united few different galleries, and now all of them are under the name of the National Gallery. But this building, exactly where we were shown these exhibitions in Tools and the Light. This is the first one, which is symbolic open the festival was included in one very interesting hall. In this hall was existing the tomb from the Roman time, because Bulgaria was under the Roman time, some period. And this hall is really with a more dark atmosphere, but was brilliant for what we would like to show. Therefore, now I will start to show you the. Okay, this is the first piece, which is the breathing object from the Joachim Chaka. This object was really moving. This is including the light, and also was growing up and then was reducing. Uh, Public in Bulgaria was really admiring very, very much this piece of art because except the beautiful view, because was seen like unreal, this breathing was really spectacular from the people because for the first time we are showing such a kind of thing. And Joachim Chaker is a member of the sorry, sorry. And the hall, how did you see? This is the hall with the marble, and all of the objects was given with the light and shadow. The next one here was some pieces from the opening. Of course, people was coming to utilize. How did you see? But was not restricted to come for the opening because in the beginning we have also the big question how we will really succeeded to organize the exhibitions with everybody who would like to come to see the objects and the pieces of art. This is the ambassador of Indonesia, one of our um, partners also, and also a representative person from the Iranian embassy. This piece is wonderful. This is Verena Friedrich from Germany, a member of IAPMA, and her installation was playing with the shadows. And all these pieces was constructed from, how did you see here on the detail, from the small paper um, paper sticks. Very, very wonderful installation, and many people like it to enter inside in the installation and to make pictures with this piece. On the left side, this is the curator from the National Gallery, Ms. Jack Lady, uh, which really helped a lot to be installed this exhibition. This piece is the white structure, um, one wonderful work of Anna Buyujieva, which is Bulgarian artist. And this object was created from, did you see, from the toilet paper. Toilet paper was starting to be very attractive for some of the artists. And the public was really impressed when they come and understand what is the material. They was much more excited if this was just uh, some casual paper. When they said, "Oh, really? This is the toilet paper," they was really very lucky. And they say, "Okay, we will try to do this with some of our kids or with a friend." And me, like artist and organizer, are very happy from this impression. This is one another piece of Mila Stoiber. She is also Bulgarian artist. She's usually prefer to create the installations playing with the light. She was participated also a few times in our festival, and this piece, name of the installation is the clouds. She installed especially for this place under the tongue, and the meaning is much more spiritual because all of us know that we are not alone in the universe. Therefore, this is with a special human message, this installation. You see how it's giving with the light. This piece, just a moment, this piece is Hanne Frey Huso from Norway, again the member of the APMA. And this installation is the Summonon Bowl. All the pieces are made from the handmade paper, different kinds of handmade paper. And also Hanne Frey is a stage designer. She loves to do some puppet theaters. Therefore, her installation is very attractive to the kids. Also, some students who are working with the paper theater, they especially come to see what could be done with the handmade paper. Therefore, in the festival, we have a politic to show all opportunities of the paper, not only handmade, but to be fabric or to be tubes or some paper products, art book, etc. This piece is a Japanese artist. This is created from the wood and paper. Some of the elements are from the paper, and this artist is director. This artist is a director of Seiriki Museum in Fukuoka. He makes very big installations, which all of them are included with the light. This is Vibeke Damsgaard, also artist from IAPMA. This piece belongs to our collection, and we, for the first time, included some pieces from the collection, which was not selected in the beginning, because how I mentioned in the beginning of my short presentation, many artists was rejected participation. They don't send the work. Some of them was not come because we have a 3 solo project with big collections which was not arrived. Therefore, we decided to use this opportunity to show some special pieces which are with the same meaning with the light to be shown in another context. This installation is mine. I'm also a member of IAPMA, and principally my profile and my really um, idea is mainly to make installation. This installation is with one saga which I created about the light, the darkness, and this is with many objects and with projection, with the video. The The Saga of the Light is the name of this project. And also you see in front this black paper is covered with the salt and sand, which looks like a ground. And the meaning is that in our life, we really, on our way in the life, we need the salt and the sugar side of it. This is one another my installations with the objects which I created from the fabric paper. Principally, this installation had to be a bigger one, but because of the space, I don't install the second part, which is on the floor, because this was in the beginning of the hall, and this will make a little problem for the visitors. Therefore, I just install only the one part of the installation. And this is some pictures from the opening. People was very excited, and this lady, which is on my left, she's the director of culture from the municipality, Biljana Genova. Nicole, did you remember her from the Congress, Biljana Genova? Yeah, she was very impressed. And how did you see some of the visitors are really impressed from this toilet paper? And now, very quickly, I will move this because they are small size. Later on, you will see more of them, the bigger size. And now we come to the AMATERAS annual competition. This piece is the prize, which is the first prize AMATERAS. This is the Japanese artist. And these pieces are created from the special Japanese string. This is the washi paper, which they make these strings, and with these strings, traditionally, they created so many different things. Some of these strings are covered with special pigments, some of them with are just clear washi paper, which is the white piece. This is the second prize. This is the prize for innovation. Current Stackle, which is from Canada, and she was really impressed with the jury because this knitted very fine pieces was created from the paper from newspapers, and which is really very elegant, very nice, very spectacular piece. This is the view from the exhibition hall. This is a private gallery in San Stefano Plaza. This is in front of the national TV. Nicole, you don't know this place. This is new for you. And this place was really hosted the Amateras and also hosted some part of the pieces from the Biennale. Because this year we created the Biennale exhibitions, exhibition which is the World of IAPMA, which later on you will see, which was installed in the Triangle Tower, was belonged to the Biennale. And except this special exhibition where was shown only the artists of IAPMA, we was showing also in some other places. Here, now you will see many of these pieces are from the Japanese artists. This year, so many Japanese artists was done. Just a minute. This is Nobuku Ueda. She was received one of the certificates. And this is very spectacular because this is a paper created from bamboo. This is bamboo paper, which is pressing very heavy and very complicated technique to be done these pieces, and really amazing. This is one interesting installation, this one, which you will see in the left side. This is hanging the pieces from the prints, and this installation is from Bruno David from France. And how he says the name of this installation is the press. And people was really enjoyed very much with this installation. This is the next, sorry, this is the next installation from John Moon. She is from South Korea artist, and also she represents her both country because she is born and growing up in South Korea, but after marriage she was living and working in Japan. And she is very contemporary artist. All of these pieces are made it from such a very fine, elegant, again, washi paper, which is covering with some acrylic painting. Therefore, people was wondering, is this silicone or what else? I say, no, 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 this is really paper, but this is typical from the Eastern artists, that they sometimes are unpredictable, like techniques, because everything is um, wondering how was really created. So fine and wonderful, very, very beautiful piece. Here, this is the Todorov, because I saw so many faces who don't know him. He is the president of our foundation. And this is me, and we opened the exhibition in front of one installation of very young Japanese artist. She was the prize for the young artist is Hunter. This this piece is very interesting. This is Bulgarian artist. The name is Adelina Arakovska. This is one big ball around the diameter closer to 1 meter, and this is levitated under the floor. It's really wonderful impression, and this is handmade paper, which she created recycling from newspapers, from books, from everything, and then she was covering with graffiti, and it was wonderful, wonderful. And on the right side, this is the gallery manager from San Stefano. She's really brilliant, Marina Martinova. And this is the young lady, I'm sorry. This young lady, this is the Bulgarian artist because in the competition we have a prize for Bulgarian artists. Later on, I will show you her pieces. She was the one of the Bulgarian artists who was starting from the beginning to participate in our festival. 10 years how we congratulate her. Krasimira finally was the winner after 10 years because she participated in the competition, she participated in the Biennale, really very creative and wonderful artist, and her pieces with handmade recycling here from the opening. And this is part of the exhibition fall. You will see here these pieces on the white panels are from Poland and from Netherlands. They are from Japan again. This is from France, Florence Pinson Inden. Very nice piece. Here's some view again from the exhibition hall on the back side. These are Japanese works, which now you will see closer. On the right side on this white panel, this is on the entrance of the exhibition, was take the pieces of Fides linen. This piece is very interesting because she included some materials inside in the handmade paper from some nylon socks. This is very, very contemporary piece and very conceptual. I really like it and very elegant. And on the right side is the piece of Verena Friedrich, which is this is the piece from the AMATERAS Foundation, also made it with hand painting. This small installation, sculpture installation, is Japanese artist Toru Kurita. Uh, this is these pieces was made from metal, which is included inside in kozu paper, but this kozu paper is very special and very rare. Usually we know that the kozu paper is with the long fibers, but this one is with very short, and how he explained, this is very expensive kozu stuff, kozu paper, because it's very rare to be found. Therefore, when you see on closer, excuse me, when you see closer, these pieces, they are very soft, very nice, and very beautiful. Here a few pieces. This is one picture. You can see the a view from the exhibition hall. This is the levitated object. Now it's visible much better. Part of the opening. Here is sorry, few more pictures. Uh, Here some of the visitors who are coming. And now we are starting to talk about the exhibition, The World of Love. This exhibition place, Nicole knows very well. This is the Triangle Tower, and I really love it very much, this place, because this contemporary exhibition place is situated just to the excavations of our city, Sofia. Because in the past, Sofia, in the ancient time, was the capital of the Roman Empire for the 60 years, and the name of Sofia before that was Serdic. And now the politic of municipality is to combine the places for contemporary art or some cultural event to be next to the excavation. And festival belong to the cultural calendar of Sofia. Therefore, we follow this strategic concept, and I like it very much. This piece is of Leticia Burgos from Argentina. She is the member of IAPMA. Wonderful, wonderful artist. Each of these sheets of this installation are printed on the closet. And she also worked a lot with ukiyo-e, this Japanese technique for wooden prints. And each of them are done on this. Now you can see closer. When was the Congress, she made a wonderful workshop to show how she created these pieces. And Leticia is very active in Argentina. And one of the projects was, which was rejected, was the exhibition of the Argentinian artists. There was a group of artists, but unfortunately they have to reject their tickets, and we show just some of the pieces. Next year, we will have this exhibition again in the program. Therefore, everything what we don't show this year in the program of the festival, we will show next year. If you are interested to come, please welcome. We will be happy to see you in Bulgaria. And this is Laura Bihar. Maybe all of you know her very well. And this is with her famous Vietnam paper. I really love it. This installation with these two pieces. Very, very special and spiritual. Now you can see more closer. And this is Sigrid Müller from Germany. She's also a member from IAPMA. How I mentioned, this exhibition is only with the IAPMA members. Very, very nice. She uses here some pieces from the old book. And Sigrid many times show the project which is connected with the art book or included the books, elements of the book. Very poetic and very nice. This piece is, sorry, this piece is kinetic installation. The author is the Bulgarian artist who is the second one except me, member of IAPMA, Atanas Mikhalchev. He is living in Canada. And each of these pieces which are installing on the bamboo was moving from the ventilator or just a small moving of the air. They are very fragile And this is wonderful birds which are moving. And here, of course, was not possible to be seen, but was very attractive in the exhibition. Principally, Atanas Mikhalchik is designer. He made it a lot of projects which are inspired from the origami or third designing, cutting principle of the papers. Therefore, we have a lot of prizes for it. Here, you see some parts of the exhibition because exhibition is in the two halls, one by one. And here you can see also two more pieces, big pieces of Leticia Burgos and one another from the German. Now you see, it's really wonderful, which is created from the um, world map. This principle was used in many different ways and from a lot of artists. And in the years of the festival, we show many pieces, which are also including the clothes, the Renaissance clothes in some of the past. Now some details you could see each of these words. Now you see this is installation with the three ellipses. This is Magda Sobon, also member of IAPMA. She's very active. She participated in so many projects, and also she participated in our festival from 2013, from the second Biennale. Now you could see the installations how big. I like to show the exhibition where there is also the people because it's much more orientated about the scale of one installation. Okay. The work of here, you know very well Helena Chaker. She was participated with the two wonderful pieces also in this exhibition. Um, People are admire very much this way to be used one object um, in many ways. And this is one of the line of Helena Chaker. She, of course, has so many installations with the handmade papers, but maybe this type of the contemporary art uses with a message from something which is recycling from the books, it's with very strong message to the public. And this one also, which is from the calendars, you see, she uses origami printed, very nice. Um, this piece is wonderful. Just a minute, I will say after a few minutes per name. And really, I love it because this is from Slovakia. Uh, Very nice, made it from the, I think the stuff of the paper is from Kosovo, but she do it in her way. She's drawing with this paper stuff. And the white pieces is not visible very well, but this elegant installation was really very impressive and one of my favorite pieces on this exhibition. Sumiya Matsura, one of the Japanese artist member of IAPMA, who I know before to be a member of IAPMA. I know in another way through the Japanese our partners. And she worked a lot with planted with silver, and also she participated here with two pieces. The public of the festival are on different age, from the very old people to the kids. And here, Josephine Tabert with wonderful installation. You know her very well. She's one of the oldest member of IAPMA. I really like it, her style, because she's very precise with these fragile handmade pieces. But anytime she uses some small details talking about the world of the female. Because let's not forget, maybe the 90% of the artists who are working with paper art are females. And for me, this is unexplainable because there is so many opportunities for the males, but why they don't find this media for them, I really don't know. But for the females, for female artists, and especially for me, this is the most spectacular media to express in different ways so many ideas. Yes, you could see so nice, so elegant, and that's all. Now, uh, I'm open for your questions. If you want to tell me more, Nicole,
Yes.
I have to stop share or what
Yes.
to do now?
You can stop sharing.
Okay, fine.
Thank you
Now,
very
now
much.
I can take out my glasses to see my eyes. Yeah. And if we get some questions, I'm here to answer.
I would love to say thank you very, very much. It was really an interesting exhibition to see. I'm feeling very sorry that we could not go and meet in personal, and also that we could not see the exhibition right there. But now I have the feeling it was very inspiring, and I would love to know more and learn more about your organization and about your work you're doing. And it would be great if we could stay in contact for future.
Yes. With big pleasure. Thank you very much for such a warm word. Now in this presentation, I don't show all of the work because this was so many. This was maybe around 700 pieces. It's not possible to be shown everything, but I'm first of all very thankful to Yapma because when we start before the festival, 2 years before that, we start with AMATERAS. Therefore, now we have a 10 years jubilee of the festival, the 12 years of AMATERAS. When we start, the first our partner was again Yapma.
Mhm.
Therefore, for me, the artists and the fans for Yapma are very precious and welcome anytime to come in our event. And also now we will reconstruct our website because the website is too old-fashioned and doesn't work very well. Therefore, now we are working to reconstruct. And on this new website, we will have a lot of opportunities to include it much more events, not only ours, but to have a platform where to be announced also the projects of some interesting exhibition of our partners. Therefore, you could make contact with me anytime. And also in our Facebook page, we announce all the exhibitions and artists this year because the website was more heavy to work with him. We start in the time of the pandemic, we start to show from the beginning of the festival each exhibition and all the works.
Mhm.
Therefore, if you have a time to see more in our Facebook page, you can find from March, from the middle of the March, maybe 20th of March, every post will one by one show all the exhibitions which we have in the festival year by year.
Mhm.
Therefore, you can see so much more than I can now show or express. Hi, Eliana, I'm happy to see you.
May I?
Here, happy to see Eliana because she was from the beginning. She was one of the first artists participate in 2009 when we announced AMATERAS exhibition, and she was the first Brazilian artist. I was so impressed.
Thank you, Danny. It's so
Wonderful. I'm
thank
sorry,
you.
but I would like to ask you also because I was not right from the beginning in the meeting. I was a little bit later. Is the festival happen every year or
Yes,
is it every
festival is
2 years?
every year, and every year in the festival we have this department, which is Amatera's annual competition.
Okay.
Every year the structure of the festival is changed
Yeah.
because it depends on the concept and depends also of what we really would like to make like a focus.
Yeah.
Because some of the years we make a focus more about the experiments of young artists and exhibitions with uh, some of the colleges or Academy of Art, and this is in the department Paper Art Academy. In this
Okay.
department, we also show presentations, workshops, guest
Okay.
artists who wanted to promote some special technique or to show something to the students or other artists. Also,
Okay.
Biennale, we have Biennale usually every second year, but because of the some strategy of the municipality, we stopped the Biennale in one of the editions. Therefore, now we will continue in 2022 will be the next Biennale.
Mhm.
Usually, the Biennale is for the achievement, for the big site works, for the big installations, and this is a forum where we usually show the special artists. This is also with our selection. And also in the Biennale, we show the guest exhibition from different countries.
Mhm.
Usually we show some guest exhibition from the APMA because they are our the most important partner in the year. And also every year, maybe around 50% of the participants are members of the APMA, which is
Mhm. Mhm.
therefore
Um,
welcome. If you have more questions also to know about the system, I can explain you also.
I will have a very close and nice look into the website and of course Facebook and everything. But there is just one little thing I would like to let you know. Gabriele Bürger, who is also in the meeting right now, and me, we did met 2019, um, somebody from the Sofia Paper Art Biennale,
Okay.
and we did we've spoken to her, and we already said at this time that we would be very interested to learn more about the Biennale and about the work in what artists are doing. So this is still for us important, and I would like to say thank you now very much for all the work you did now for this meeting, and it was very nice meeting all of you. And I hope let's stay healthy. And of course, in the next time with Christmas and New Year, that everybody will have a good and a nice time. And the most important thing is stay healthy. And
Yes, we hope
this I
Thank you,
would
so.
like to wish
Margarita.
to
Yes,
everyone.
thank you very much for such a wonderful work. And here I would like to mention that through the festival, we make a lot of partnerships with different organizations, with some museums, some galleries, and here with Eliane and Angela. Few years ago, after the Congress in Brazil, we established the Bulgarian Brazilian art project because we have exchange projects with different countries.
Okay.
And this way of exchange is very good like a model for promoting really the group of artists from some countries. We have so many successful events together with Angela Italiana, the curator from Brazilian side. And now we made it this kind of exchange with Argentina. Before that, it was with Finland, with UK, and with Japan. We have every year a lot of exchange because Japan was the first our partner long time ago. Therefore, we have many events every year connected with the Japanese artists or Japanese structure. Some of them are part of the IAPMA, but most of them are separate. They are another organization.
Mhm. Okay, thank you very, very much. And I keep now quiet so everybody has also the chance
I
to.
have a time, don't worry.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, excuse.
Do we have any other questions or comments from our audience today? Please feel free to share.
I am very happy to see all of you and to be together with you because we with Nicole are speaking that all of this forum is just the beginning. This could be also opportunity to start to promote different techniques or different artists. And for the next year, the festival, never mind the situation, because the prognosis is that maybe this world situation will continue. Therefore, now we are thinking very seriously to make webinar where to be promoted some techniques or some different ideas, some discussions which will be part of the strategy of the festival. And I'm very thankful to Nicole for this invitation because just now in the beginning we start to see how does it work this system. For me, this is totally new. Therefore, was a little complicated. Thank you for your patience, Nicole, especially.
Not at all.
Yes, but this is wonderful opportunities to see each other, to share ideas, to share what each of us can say to everybody.
Yes, thank you so much, Dani. Thank you for being here today and for making this presentation, sharing this huge festival that you organize every year. It is so impressive and just so special that you are able to bring paper art to so many people. It's really a big deal. And, you know, as the president of IAPMA, we are so happy to give you support and to have the Congress there in 2018. It's just, you know, it's very special.
Yeah, how we say in Bulgaria, this is the motto of Bulgaria, unions make the power. Therefore, I believe it in the union. I believe it that our connection, our friendship is a wonderful way to create such an incredible event, to promote so many artists. And I'm happy when I see not only the old friends, which I love, many regards to your countries, but also very new friends. And I hope to see you next year in the Sofia Paper Fest. Maybe it will come just to participate and to be online in some our activities. Thank you.
Yes.
Be happy, stay healthy, and see you soon again. Bye bye.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Nico.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Thank you so much for coming. Have a good evening, a good afternoon, a good rest of your morning.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.